Hi everyone, happy February. I hope you're enjoying some of the sunny days we've been having. I'm back with another young adult book talk, and I have two different books to talk about. The first is This Is Not a Personal Statement by Tracy Badua, and the other one is One Last Shot by Kip Wilson. This book centers around 16-year-old Perla Perez. Ever since she was little, she was always pressured by her parents to be the best at everything, especially academics. At 16 years old, she is the youngest person to graduate from her high school, and she hopes to go off to college in the fall. However, she's not really getting into her dream schools, especially the ones that her parents wanted her to apply to. So before she knows it, she starts telling little lies. She tells her parents that she did get accepted into her top school, Delmont, and that little lie turns into big lies when she decides that she's just gonna fake everything and go to college even if she wasn't accepted and doesn't even have a place to stay. One of her classmates from high school, Camilla, also gets into that school. Camilla and Perla have a lot in common, but the fact that their parents know each other leads to a lot of competition between the parents, and the girls are kind of left in the middle. When Perla gets to school, she has to find a vacant room to sleep in, get a job at a coffee shop, and kind of just go to any class she thinks of because she isn't really registered. Camilla and her other college students get concerned about her, but Perla feels like she's in too deep to tell the truth. Throughout this experience, Perla learns a lot about what she wants to do, not what her parents want, and she even finds herself realizing that she has some prejudice against people too, just like people have against her. I would recommend this book to any young adult reader in high school and college especially, because I think you'll relate to a lot of the stuff in this book, although hopefully you won't be going to the extent that Perla does. I think this book is a good reminder about the pressure that is put on a lot of young people these days and the fact that no one's life is perfect. The other book, One Last Shot by Kip Wilson, is actually historical fiction based on a war photographer named Gerda Taro. This book is written in verse, so it reads like a very long poem, and the verse is told from Gerda's point of view, what the author imagines she would be thinking and going through. A little background on Gerda Taro: she was born Gerda Pohoril in Germany with two parents and two younger brothers. Being Jewish in the height of Nazi Germany, her siblings, and her parents eventually have to flee Germany, and she ends up going to Paris and becomes interested in photography and even starts taking photos of the Spanish Civil War. She meets other photographers there, including Andre Friedman, who later renames himself Robert Capa, and she is really well loved by the Spanish people, and they call her La Pequeña Rubia, which means the little blonde. Obviously, the photographers are in danger a lot of the time because they're sometimes in the midst of battles, taking photos, trying to document historical events as best they can. And the book tells, like I said, from Gerda's point of view, from her early childhood to when she went to Paris and Spain and experienced life, even amidst a lot of tragedy. I would recommend this book to older young adult. I would definitely recommend this book to people who like historical fiction and novels in verse too, because this book has both. I would also definitely recommend looking Gerda Taro up as well. I had not heard of her before I read this book, and I think it is really interesting about her life and how she became her own person during the war. Thank you for tuning in this month to watch my young adult book talk. I hope you end up reading one of these books, and please give me recommendations on books that I should read or talk about next. Before I go, I just wanted to remind you that we do have loom kits available for checkout in the young adult section. Anyone can check them out for 2 weeks, just like a book. We have had the round knitting looms for a while, and we just got more loom kits. There are different looms for socks, scarves, hats, and more, so please check them out if you're interested. All you have to do is provide your own yarn. You can also use our Creative Bug resource to watch videos, and our YouTube channel and Facebook has a video that Miss Renee made how to make a hat as well. So just wanted to remind you of some of the resources that we have available here. I hope everyone has a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!